Hey, good day, y'all. Welcome inside one to shed. Yeah, today is Sunday. Oh my God. February 15th, 2026. Day after Valentine's Day. I hope you all had a good Valentine's Day. For those of us that are married, hope you didn't get in trouble, and I hope you got had a good time, took care of the wife, your significant other, and everything. And I'm sorry, guys. Believe it or not, no, I have not been drinking. I'm damn tired because I can hear myself. I sound like I've been drinking. I have not yet. This is me. I'm a complete and total idiot, and I've had 2 cups of coffee, and they're espresso type coffees, so but full size in a regular mug. So yeah, that was the last of that one. And I'm sorry. I've been working my ass off, and I'm tired. Um, but me and the wife, I took her out on Valentine's Day to a steakhouse, and we had a good time, and she liked it. She loved it. And my nephew Kenny and a friend of ours, Nina, they joined us, and we had such a good time. Such a good time. But I'm getting older now, and yeah, I'm recovering just from going out and not drinking, and it's a terrible thing. But that's what happens when you get older. And Lyle Hobson. Oh, hey, great to see you, sir. Good day to you. Uh, like I said, today's Sunday. I have to work tomorrow. And one of the reasons why I haven't been on a whole lot is because of my schedule. I hate to tell you this, but I'm changing. Since the second week in January, I was supposed to be going to a different time schedule where I get up at 2 o'clock in the morning, have to be to work at 4:30, and doing a basically a 12-hour shift, but only for 4 days a week. The problem is the shift I'm working right now. Again, pardon me, is B shift, and that's supposed to be 3 to 11. But because of my job and training people, um, I've been working from 11 in the morning to 11 at night, training people. And my God, once I train them, they don't want my job. So tomorrow, I'm going to train a new person, number 3. Hopefully, they will last more than one day, and I can move on to my my new job, my new bid. But my God, it's frustrating. I keep training these people, and I'm sorry, either they don't have the skill or the desire to do the job. And so I've been through a few people since January. And so I haven't been able to change my regular run time. And I'm getting old now. It's not like I'm in my 20s, 30s, or even 40s anymore. I'll be 60 this year. And going the extra mile, training these people, and to make sure that they're doing the job right is actually taking a little bit of toll on me. And I'm getting tired. And yeah, I know I'm making excuses. It's basically one of the reasons why I haven't been on the weekends on my normal time. Same with this one. Today I did not get up until about 9 o'clock in the morning. Normally I'm up around 3. I slept in. But Lyle Hobson, oh, you're retired, dude. You have no idea how jealous I am. But the way I look at it, I'm going to be able to retire and be financially stable roughly in about 3 to 5 years after I die. Yeah, before that, I'm going to have to keep working. But anyway, I figured, yeah, I ain't been on in a while. Actually, last time I was on was about a week ago. And yes, I had been drinking. And if you watch the end of that live stream, my wife was at work. I was left alone, unsupervised. I talked to my sister, and I was also getting a lot of stuff off my chest about my daughter and her worthless piece of shit. Pardon my language. Biological father of my grandchildren, who I loved. I have 4 of them. Love them to death. But I vented, and the reason why that live stream ended is because the wife was at work. The vehicle she was using broke down. I had to go rescue her. I had to get my brother in law, John, to drive because I've been drinking too much. And anyway, she's safe. She made it home. Kids are fine. Daughter's fine. Everyone, yeah, is fine. Um, their biological father is fine. He's still living. I'm not in jail. So, yeah, everything worked out good. And Lyle, let me ask you this. That is awesome. You're able to retire early. What did you do for a living, sir? And where'd you retire from? If you don't mind sharing that information. I don't mean to get personal. I'll be turning 60 here in July, and I would love to be able to retire. My dad, my father, retired early too. He was born 1914. He retired in 1977, and he was bought off. They gave him the option to retire from the railroad, and they did. He did pretty good, although back in 1977, his retirement was like $2,200 a month when he was working with the overtime, time and a half, and everything, because he was a hard worker. He was making almost twice that money, and that was with overtime. If he had been working the straight 40 hours, it would have been roughly the same amount as when he retired. And of course, being born in 1914, there was no social security back then. Um, he actually did not start getting social security until the 80s when they figured out that he had actually paid into it um in the late 60s. Before that, if there was a union, you had a retirement and everything, that there was some sort of exemption. Anyway, that's a little different. But growing up with older folks, I I also learned the importance of saving and everything for when you get older. And I'm terrible with money. So one of the things I did was I joined the actual workforce where government knows I've been working since I was 16. Yes, I worked before that. I got paid before that, but that was kind of almost under the table. And since then, I made sure because I know I'm terrible with money that everything that I was trying to save for retirement went into a an account that I can't touch without losing a shitload of money because the government is going to take almost 70% of it if you try to pull it out. So I just kept rolling everything over. John. Oh, okay, you just got. Is there any way I can do that for you? All right. Do you mind? All right. I'm asking my brother-in-law if he'll go get beer because I'm sober right now and I don't want to be. Do you mind? Yeah. Well, no. That I think Chris was working on that. I couldn't get it out. Keep me from giving you my card so you can go get beer. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Please tell me how that's doing. I drove it yesterday after I fixed it, and it was doing good. But yeah, beer. Well, I don't want you to go too far, but 12, 18 pack. Miller Light, whatever. I don't want the natural light. Yeah, that'd be fine. All right, so Lyle, you worked in the oil and gas industry. That's awesome. Yeah, that's regular blue collar worker unless you sat in an office. I don't know what you did, but we're all blue collar workers here on this channel. And by the way, I'm sorry, sir. I don't recognize you, and I don't know. I probably could find out. It's just I'm tired and I'm lazy. How long have you been watching this channel? Are you a subscriber? And with that being said, too, I mean, you can join in anytime you want. And if you watched my last live stream, I always say this. My sister Carol always joins in on her phone, no video. You can call in. You're old enough to remember calling in to the radio stations. This works the same way. You can do it on your phone, on your computer, whatever, without video if you don't like video. And the link is right at the top of the comments. All you have to do is click on it and it'll add you to it. Oh, okay. Buddy, look, you are a subscriber. Awesome. I'm glad. Thank you so much. And I don't mean to be ignorant. I I'm not that technically aware anymore. So it's hard for me to keep up with it. And I don't mean to be ignorant, but yeah, I do appreciate you subscribing. That's awesome, man. And what brought you to my channel? Was it live streams? Was it the camper? Was it the working on the Dodge, the engine, transmission? Was it the cast iron cooking? Um, because you know, I'm all over the place with my channel. So, what were you interested in? If you don't mind sharing. I've well, I had 2, 3 weeks, might be a month ago. I had another subscriber that came on, and he does have a live stream and everything. It's very interesting. For the simple fact that it reminds me of how I actually got into doing live streams. Younger individual, but it reminds me I used to be on a podcast years and years ago, and it was called Pod. Hello, where'd everything go? Hold on. There we go. I'm back. Anyway, it was called a place called Pod Trash, and you could talk and say anything you want. This about, oh my God, this 15 years ago. It was not family friendly, not made for kids, but the people there were great, and I have a lot of subscribers that have followed me since then too. And people were awesome, but the context was not all that great. And I had a person come on here, and they do a live stream along the similar lines. Very interesting. And unfortunately, after I saw what they do on my channel, and I hate to say it, I can't. I'll put it up again, but I can't really tell the people that the majority of the people that follow me to go look into his I find it interesting. I like what they talk, but it's younger generation, and they're just as rude and crude as I used to be years ago. And my nephew Kenny showed up. Hey, Kenneth, glad you're here, buddy. And Lyle. All right, awesome. I'm glad you like the live streams. And my old Dodge. Thank you. Thank you. That's one, it's one of the things I'm trying to figure out. What are most people that subscribe to my channel, what are they interested in? So that when the weather changes and I can actually get out and start doing stuff, are you more interested in the what I do to my old Dodge? Are you more interested in cooking? Are you more interested in cast iron care and maintenance and using cast iron? Um, are you interested in the woodworking? Are you interested in the automotive part? Stuff like that. Because basically, the reason why I started this channel is it's kind of like it reminds me, I was born in 1966. It reminds me of growing up and watching the old home movies. The only thing is, this is more interactive. And I'm me. I don't hide anything. If I get drunk online, I get drunk. Um, if I use foul language, I use foul language. Um, I'm not a movie star. I'm not a YouTube star. I'm me. So I keep it honest. This is what you see. I'm me. I don't put on airs. I don't try to be something I'm not, other than occasionally I'm a little bit more, oh, how should I say it? Confident in some things I say that might be wrong. And then I find out later I was wrong, and I do make another video or at least go online and say, yeah, I was dead wrong about that. But I also try to help people out. Not by showing them how to do things the right way, but to show them that they can do things. And even if you make a mistake, you learn from it. Oh my God, yes, sir. now you brought that up. Like I said, I'm an idiot. I'm getting old, and sometimes I forget. You know, who I've talked to. Yes, sir. Now, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now I do remember that conversation. Thank you. Oh, hi, hon. The wife is up. How are you? I'm going online. Okay. Why did I wake you up? Okay. Oh, by the way, my sister said hi. But yeah, Lyle, now I do remember that conversation. And again, thank you for staying with me. You came back. I appreciate that. But yeah, no, like I said, I started this in case y'all in case y'all can't tell. I'm basically an idiot, but I do the best I can, and I show everyone that even a idiot can get through life if you just persevere and do the best you can. Um, and if you're married to a good woman that stays with you, even though I have to watch my mouth now because she's up and she seems pissed off, and I don't know why. Then again, half the shit I do, I don't know why it pisses the wife off. I love you, hon. Yep. She still loves me. I have to check every now and then. And I'm sure once I stop talking, she'll probably explain to me exactly why she's upset and what I did or did not do that I have no idea I was supposed to do or not do. Anyone that's married knows this. Help me. Help. But yeah, mostly right now, I'm sorry guys, I'm babbling. I'm tired. Again, it's if anyone has ever worked, 60, 70 hours a week and your schedule, starts at different times, you get out at different times, it wears on you by the end of the week. Oh, Kenny. Yeah, I forgot you were on. Sorry, buddy. My nephew. Yeah. Hey, Kenny said, love you. Yep. Chris said, fuck you, Kenny. Right? Oh, you didn't? That's what I heard. I'm sorry, we're married. That's in the fine print on the contract you made me sign. Kenny, she said, love you. What you doing? Oh, my grandson. How old is Ty now? Did you figure that out? 14? All right, Kenneth said, gotta go, things to do. And Chris, don't talk to me like that. I, I told her, Kenny. I told her. She said, you're my nephew. She's going to talk to you any way she wants to. And you're going to take it. And you're still going to love her. You know how these Italian women are, Kenny. I'm not going to argue with her. What happened? Oh, well, Nina, Nina wanted to go out for Valentine's Day, and Kenny called us begging. All right. Yeah, that's the story I'm putting out here on live stream. In reality, what happened? Kenny called up and said, "What are you guys doing?" And I opened my mouth and said, "We're going out." And so he invited himself to go with us. And Chris said, "No," until he said, "Well, I'm bringing Nina." And then Chris said, "Okay." Oh, Kenny, Chris talks to you like that all the time, just not to your face. Oh, oh shit. No, I'm sorry. I forgot. I thought she left the room. No, no. You're right, Kenny. Chris loves you. I love you. And she's yeah, whatever. I am so dead. Um, guys, look, Monday, Tuesday, I will send you the number of the hospital room that I will be in, and y'all can send flowers. But I prefer money. Just send money. I'll start a go help me fund. You know. But no, my nephew knows. You have to go get Nina some lunch. Oh my God. She ate everything that was left over from yesterday, Kenny. But you know, the good thing is, yes, me and my wife, Chris, my nephew Kenny, and Chris is unofficial. They're not blood related, but her sister, Nina. We went out for Valentine's Day. We went to Longhorn Steakhouse. And the funny thing is, Nina is vegetarian, but oh my God, she had such a good time. She had so much fun, and They both came back to the house here, and we talked for a little bit. And I know Nina might get a little upset with me, but right now she has some problems, and she's gonna start chemo tomorrow. And so, all my friends out here, everyone, whether you believe in God or higher power or anything, prayers for her would be awesome. Um, it's something that's bothering her, she's worried about. And I should really not be putting this out on the air for her, but um, any help, prayers, I'm a big believer in prayer because I'm a big believer in karma, good thoughts, and a universal consciousness, and I do believe that helps. So if you all could send good thoughts and prayers for Nina, I personally would appreciate it. And that's all I'm going to say. And I really should not have shared that. She's going to be mad at me, but I'm hoping it'll help, and she can be mad at me for the next 30 years. You know what I'm saying? Oh, radiation. All right. My bad. She's starting radiation. Either way, I went through the same thing long time ago. 26 years ago, I went through chemo and radiation. And yes, I'm still smoking. That's because I'm an idiot and stubborn. But Thank you, God. Make me cough. But yeah. Anyway, she's still a little worried about it. So, thoughts and prayers. Good ones. That would be helpful. I think so. Anyway, I made it through, and basically, God hates me, and I still made it through. Oh, I'm sorry. I have a heater going on out here in the shed, and it got way too hot, so I'm turning that off now. But anyway, Kenneth, thank you for watching. You go ahead, go home, get Nina something to eat, take care of her, and everyone else, yeah, please send some good vibes for my friend Nina. I would appreciate it greatly. Again, I'm not supposed to be sharing this, but she doesn't know y'all, and help help from strangers that was unasked for actually does make a big difference. Whether you ever know it or not, it does. It can create miracles. And anyway, my brother-in-law John is back, and could I get a mug? Would that be asking way too much? Could I get a mug? Yeah, the big one, so Chris doesn't think I'm drinking a whole beer. I'm only drinking half a beer. But yeah, I got like yeah, 1:30. Yeah, I got a little bit over 25, 26 hours before I have to go to work, so I'm gonna have a beer. I did not drink. I haven't drank since last week, and I did not drink yesterday, so yeah, I'm gonna have a beer. I'm gonna imbibe. Uh, yeah, I know. She came out in a mood. No, I'm sorry. I'm talking to my brother-in-law about my wife, his sister. Yeah, no, she came out in a mood. Oh shit. Yeah, yeah. The walls are thin, and I'm talking loud. And yeah, this is why I get the big mug. It doesn't look like a full beer. But yeah. Anyway, again, too. Let's see. Recap. Last weekend, I got on late. I was bitching about my daughter's thing that she's with, the guy she's with. She had no money for food, heat, anything else. Cars broke down. Don't matter. That's her problem, not his. How can you be a man and not take care of your family? And went over that. And towards the end of it, the wife was at work. She left me alone, unsupervised. And then she calls up because the battery in the vehicle she was driving had died. And so I woke up my brother in law, and because I've been drinking way too much. And we went out and we uh, rescued her, got her home. She made it home fine. I just I know it's a week later. I just wanted to let everyone know that obviously the wife got home okay. We took care of her. I did not drive. Everything's fine. And yeah, right now, got what, the oldest grandkid here? Yep, he's watching that. My daughter's at work. The other three kids are at home. Yesterday we had 2 out of 3 grandkids here, and of course we had to drop them off early because we were going out. And you think their father's awake taking care of them? No, nope. The oldest one was in charge of the younger ones, and if you're Gen X, that's normal. The only thing was that yeah, the only thing was my folks made sure we were set up for success. There was food there. It was more like not a list of what you need to do, but a list of what you don't do. Keep yourself out of trouble. Yeah, right. And but thing was, they're not allowed out the house, so they're stuck in the fucking house. Anyway, won't get into that. It's just not a good situation, and I have no respect for the man whatsoever at all. And I know on occasion he does watch my YouTubes and my live streams, and yeah, sorry but not sorry. The man does not impress me. Regardless if you're married or whatever, you take care of the woman that bears your children, and definitely you take care of the children. They didn't ask to be here. It's not their fault. You don't have to be a hovercraft husband or parent, but you make sure they have the basic necessities, even if you go without. There's too many times he's pulled the, that's your daughter, those are your grandkids, that's your daughter, those are your aren't you worried about them? I'm like, yeah, when they lived under my roof, I made sure they had everything they needed, not everything they wanted, but everything they needed. And you're sitting here to tell me that I'm supposed to take care of your old lady and your kids instead of you because you ain't man enough to buck up and do it. They're not supposed to take care of you, sir. You're supposed to take care of them. John, am I wrong on this? Oh, Bobby. End of story. John said, yeah, he's a dick. Anyway, sorry guys. With that being said, I'm going off on the wrong stream here. I'm gonna sit here, have a few beers, um, and instead of babbling online, I'm gonna keep this in house. But I appreciate everyone showing up, Kyle. It was good talking to you, and I'm glad you showed up. And y'all take care. And I'm gonna kind of end this now. Y'all take care. Yes, dear.